Hey there, you are currently listening to a wrestling podcast with David L. Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of my wrestling podcast. Joining me today is a very special guest. We have Jordana Pratt.
Hi guys, I've been a wrestling fan since 93 and ECCW for 5 years at the end of June.
Oh my gosh, I even didn't watch wrestling back then because I wasn't even born. But what was your very first ever match that you watched?
That I honestly don't remember, but I remember my closest friend got me into Ultimate Warrior and Undertaker and that kind of, so those guys.
Alright, so the show that we recently checked out was Evolve or Die Trying, the ECCW show that was on April 8th in Westminster, which was pretty amazing. It was for Andy the Bird's
Canadian Championship. It was Shreds and
Pete Powers versus Andy the Bird. So, what was your favorite moment of the match?
The respect that Shreds and Andy have for each other, that was really good to see.
Usually in a triple threat match or fatal four-way, it's every man for himself. But usually in a triple threat, the man doesn't have to be pinned to lose the title. So that's a huge target because anybody can pin the champion at any moment. So you really have to watch your back.
And just like in a regular match, if Andy had gotten disqualified, he would have still kept the title. Okay, so one of the matches had a guy named Eddie, and he's from Vancouver Island Professional Wrestling.
So the guy, Eddie from Victoria, what did he keep saying to the crowd?
You guys don't like me. I hate being hated. So now we are switching gears, and now we are gonna talk about The Undertaker's sad retirement that happened last April at WrestleMania.
Well, I was expecting him to retire for a long time because he hardly was showing up anymore, but still it's pretty sad, but
yeah,
I was expecting it.
Yeah.
I know he's going into the Hall of Fame next year, so
he will for sure.
That's the good part.
Okay, so what happened towards the end was The Undertaker left with his gloves off, and he left even his hat in the middle of the ring.
And his coat, too.
And his coat. Said goodbye to the whole WWE universe, and every single person for like 5 minutes was like quiet completely, like the whole building was completely quiet.
But what a way to retire, though, to do that. That's
exactly.
Incredible.
Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look about what Andy the Dreadful Bird said about The Undertaker's sad retirement.
I know, when I was watching it, I had like tears in my eyes, and then at the end, he took his thing off and laid it all in the ring, and like walked out, and I loved when he like stood on the apron and like went underground. Like, it was so cool.
Alright, so the next match we're going to talk about here is a women's division match. Rhea Von Slasher versus the Hall sisters.
Some places, one is a heel, one is a hero.
Yeah.
It switches back and forth. Sometimes they're both heroes, sometimes they're both heels. It depends on the company and the match, etc.
So, Jordana, please give me your thoughts on this match.
It was a great match. I was really surprised to see Rhea there. I didn't know she was going to be there.
She was huge.
Yep, she is. She's part of VIPW as well, co-owner. And the Hall sisters are Bambi and Liza.
Yep.
And they're part of another organization in Surrey.
Well, yeah, when I saw her, she was actually almost as big as maybe the Great Khali from the WWE, but there was actually a woman that actually defeated the Great Khali from the Royal Rumble match a while back, which was
China.
No, that wasn't China. That was actually the Glamazon.
Oh yeah, right.
Beth
Sorry.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Who's a former women's champion and a former Divas champion as well.
One of the matches was Dr. Luther, and he was standing in for one of the Burroughs twins who was injured, and the second Burroughs twin against Scotty Mack and Christina Von Eerie. I love Dr. Luther. He's amazing.
Dr. Luther is actually a pretty creepy character. He gave almost a Bray Wyatt type of look, where he had that creepy laugh. He almost was like moving like a spider. And now we are going to talk about Tony Baroni taking on Kyle O'Reilly, who I just heard is going to be doing a contract with WWE pretty soon, which is super cool.
It was a really great match. They're both awesome competitors, and we're speculating that he's going to WWE. It's not like 100% for sure yet.
Yeah,
so
it takes a while. All right. The other thing I want to talk about is Joydana's thoughts on the brand new general manager of Monday Night Raw. You guys may know him, Kurt Angle. He is now assigned the new GM by Mr. McMahon. So, Joydana, what are your thoughts?
I love it. I love Kurt. I've always been a fan of his. He's a great guy, a great talent, and I hope to meet him one day.
Yeah, me too.
The next show that's coming up is very special. It's the ECCW's 21st anniversary show on May 27th at the Saberton Pensioners Hall in New Westminster. Front row is 24, general admission is 20, so show up early, because they do release tickets at the door, but very limited. Show up early, and I mean early.
All right, guys. So I want to thank Joydana Pratt for joining me. Thank you, Joydana, for joining me.
Be happy to do it again sometime.
Yeah, me too. We'll catch you next time on the Wrestling Podcast with David L.